Join me as I dive deep into the mysteries of the brain and challenge myself to uncover what's really happening inside our heads. The human brain, it's the most complex and mysterious organ in our body, and yet, despite its incredible capabilities, we still know so little about how it really works. I mean, think about it. Our brain is responsible for controlling every single function in our body, from the way we move and think to the way we feel and behave. But what's really going on inside that gray matter? Are we really in control, or is our brain playing tricks on us? In this video, we're going to explore some of the most surprising facts about brain function and challenge some common misconceptions that might just blow your mind. One of the biggest misconceptions about the brain is that we only use 10% of it. You've probably heard this myth before, but is it really true? The answer is a resounding no. There's no scientific evidence to support this claim. In fact, brain imaging technologies like functional magnetic resonance imaging, or fMRI, have shown that different areas of the brain are active at different times, and even the supposedly idle areas of the brain are still performing important background functions. So, what's behind this myth? One theory is that it originated from a 1907 book by psychologist and author William James, who wrote that we are making use of only a small part of our mental resources. But this was taken out of context, and the idea has since snowballed into a popular myth. Another myth is that our brain is fixed and unchangeable, and that we're stuck with the intelligence and abilities we're born with. But is this really true? Can we actually increase our intelligence or improve our memory and cognitive function? The answer is yes, and we'll explore some amazing examples of brain plasticity later on in this video. For now, let's just say that our brain is far more dynamic and adaptable than we often give it credit for. The idea that we're in control of our thoughts and actions is also a common misconception. Think about it. How many times have you made a decision, only to wonder why you made it afterwards? Our brain is constantly making decisions behind the scenes based on a complex array of factors, including our upbringing, environment, and past experiences. And sometimes, these decisions can be influenced by factors beyond our control, such as emotions, biases, and even our gut bacteria. Our brain is an incredibly complex and mysterious organ, and despite its incredible capabilities, we still know so little about how it really works. But one thing's for sure, it's capable of some truly amazing feats. From the incredible power of memory to the complex emotions that drive our behaviors, our brain is a true marvel of nature. And yet, despite its incredible capabilities, our brain is still a work in progress. It's constantly learning, adapting, and evolving, even into old age. Take memory, for example. Our brain's ability to store and retrieve memories is truly astonishing. But did you know that our brain is also capable of creating false memories, or that it can even suppress memories that are too traumatic or painful? It's a complex and delicate process, and one that's still not fully understood. Emotions play a huge role in our brain function, and yet they're still not fully understood. We know that emotions are driven by complex chemical reactions in the brain, but how do we really experience emotions? Are they just a product of our brain chemistry, or is there something more to it? The answer is still unclear, but one thing's for sure. Emotions play a huge role in driving our behaviors and decision-making processes. Decision-making is another complex process that's still not fully understood. We know that our brain is capable of making lightning-fast decisions, often based on incomplete or inaccurate information. But how does it do this? Is it purely a rational process, or are emotions and biases involved? The answer is still unclear, but one thing's for sure. Our brain is capable of some truly remarkable feats of decision-making. One of the most surprising insights about brain activity is its incredible ability to rewire itself and adapt. This process is known as neuroplasticity, and it's been observed in people of all ages, from children to the elderly. In fact, our brain is capable of reorganizing itself in response to new experiences, environments, and even injuries. It's a truly remarkable process, and one that's still not fully understood. For example, studies have shown that London taxi drivers, who must memorize complex maps and navigation routes, have a significant increase in gray matter in the hippocampus, a region of the brain involved in spatial memory. This is just one example of the brain's incredible ability to adapt and change. Another example is the remarkable story of Phineas Gage, a man who suffered a severe brain injury in 1848 when a metal rod was driven through his skull. Against all odds, Gage survived, but his brain was severely damaged and he was left with significant changes to his personality and behavior. However, despite these changes, Gage was able to adapt and learn new skills, demonstrating the brain's incredible ability to rewire itself. So, what's the takeaway from all this? Simply put, our brain is far more powerful and dynamic than we often give it credit for. It's capable of incredible feats of memory, emotion, and decision-making, and it's constantly learning and adapting, even into old age. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the mysteries of the brain. I hope you've learned something new and surprising about the incredible organ that controls our body. What do you think about the brain? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more intriguing science topics and videos.